使の手で窓辺からやがて飛び立つほとばしる熱いパトスで思い出を裏切るならこの空を抱いて輝く少年よ神話になれ。
It's moving into the new spring season of anime, and the lineup is actually looking pretty great, to be honest. Whether you're into 14-year-old boys beating the shit out of each other with superpowers, or 14-year-old boys with superpowers crying for 13 episodes whilst nothing fucking happens. There's a lot for you this season, and whilst I basically have made no anime videos on this channel properly, I used to do recommendations at the end of my Why I Hates back in the day when I worked with Crunchyroll, and to be fair, I do still make an awful lot of anime references in my videos anyway, which is incredibly risky, considering for all I know, 90% of my viewers are alpha chads who play a lot of sports and just watch my videos to make themselves feel better, you know, rather than the people who identify with someone like me who is incredibly nerdy, introverted, someone who can go a month without leaving the house, and only then it's likely because I'm being forced into some kind of social interaction. But there's an anime that has been rebooted again this anime season, and I say again because this will be the 4th reboot of the anime. Now, Gegege no Kitaro is a Monster of the Week show about the ghost hunting main character Kitaro and his dad, who happens to be a disembodied eyeball hunting yokai. Ghosts and spirits who haunt the human realm, imperceivable to the average person. It's a fucking neat little battle show that when I was actually watching really reminded me of another of my favourite shows, Yu Yu Hakusho, until I realised that the manga for this was written in the 1960s, literally 30 years before Yu Yu Hakusho was even released. So we're going to be looking at one of the slick granddaddies of shonen here, but what is the reference to Logan Paul in this video? Well, sometimes TV shows and anime like to reference real life people. Like that time Inuyashiki put Donald Trump in it and that was a little bit weird for everyone. Like almost every character in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, or basically every side character in One Piece. Well, Japan has hit out with possibly the most passive-aggressive sneak diss I have ever seen. And I'm from the UK. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we kind of invented the entire modern interpretation of passive-aggressiveness. Don't know if you noticed. It's whatever, you know, you probably have to, like, read books or something, or, like, watch television or anything. You probably don't know, it's fine. I understand. So what is this? Logan Paul is in a Japanese anime cartoon with girls and possibly tentacles in it? How is this possible? Well, to recap you on the series of events, if you happen to be an alien from space which gets a Wi-Fi signal and found my channel, 3 months ago, Logan Paul was in Japan vlogging. This was your pretty standard bullshit affair of obnoxiousness, until one day he decided to vlog in a place called Aokigahara, which you probably recognize as being the suicide forest. Now, I'm not even going to show you any footage of his vlogs, like, in that forest, but initially I thought the whole thing was completely fake. There was, like, absolutely no doubt in my mind that nobody would be that stupid as to film a recently passed away man who'd taken his own life, edit it together, take a picture for a thumbnail, and then upload it to YouTube and fucking monetize it, and just, Jesus Christ. But it happened, and from that, of course, a massive shitstorm in media covered it, but it was kind of only a matter of time before what I feel is a nod from a traditional form of media, whether it be a TV show or an anime, that would just kind of subtly maybe reference that kind of, that turn of events. So enter this manga, Gegege no Kitaro, episode 1, the first opening scene after the OP.
ハロハロー、チャラトミチャンネル、チャラトミです。これから渋谷のスクランブル交差点のど真ん中で信号無視したらどうなるかやってみるね。チャンネル登録お願いします。危ねえだろ。何やってんだよ。おい。バカ野郎。
I wonder where I've seen this before.
Well, sorry, he's Snorlax. Wake up, Andy! Andy, wake up! We got trouble. The car's and merch to sell. I mean, dumb American, pants coming down.
So as it turns out, I guess, minor spoilers ahead here, this young kid is so desperate for views that he will fuck around, disrupt people's lives, and as it turns out, ends up breaking the seal on an entrapped spirit, freeing it to the human realm, all the while filming it to get as many views and as many likes as humanly possible. Which, as it turns out, ends up turning the young guy and all of the people who sit and film his transformation into, well, a forest. Now, I'm not saying that this is totally directed at Logan Paul. It could be a coincidence that 3 months after the ultimate obnoxious tourist ravaged the lands, that this anime happens to have made pretty much the entire plot of this episode revolve around a blonde-haired moron who does stupid shit for views and ends up endangering the lives of everyone in Tokyo. I mean, truly, it's not necessarily at Logan as so much it is a passive-aggressive remark about a lot of the younger generation of today and the way that they revolve around social media and the dumb shit that people do for likes and the things that people do for fame. And it's you know, the people that are filming this kid turn into a tree are just as bad as the kid who is undoubtedly a dumbass as well. And the whole concept of the yokai is that they latch onto the bad parts of your spirit and your soul. And obviously this bad part is being referenced to the greed that these people are feeling, the greed in their hearts for wanting this fame and recognition. It could be a coincidence. Or, who knows, maybe just one of the people that Logan Paul shoved a fucking fish in their face when they were trying to go to work one day happened to be a writer for the show. At this point, anything is possible. Still though, if you haven't watched Gegege no Kitaro, which is probably quite likely as it's not really an IP that's known very well in the West as far as I know, give it a shot. There are only 3 episodes out right now as I write this, and it's a pretty whimsical, fun little romp. If you like the kind of older shows like Yu Yu Hakusho, but it's got some like nice updated, clean, smooth HD 1080p graphics, then you'll probably no doubt enjoy this. But still though, if there's one lesson to be learned from all of this, it's probably don't be an obnoxious dick in Japan. They will very clearly passive-aggressively mock you in one of their shows. And that is truly the worst fate of all. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I know it's anime related, you're probably not interested, but I know quite a lot of you guys are actually interested in anime, and I like anime a lot. I reference it in my videos all the time. So, who knows? Maybe you like this, maybe talk about more anime sometime. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you haven't already, grab a glass of water. Just gulp that shit down, stay hydrated boys. Take care.